Hello everyone, I'm back with another update, and this is my first update for the new year. I got 5 titles that I'm going to talk to you about today. They're all Blu-rays, and basically this is my Boxing Week pickup. Kind of awkward to say that, but Boxing Week, for those who don't know, who are outside of Canada, it's basically the Canadian version of Black Friday. It used to be just Boxing Day, but they stretched the sales out all week. In fact, some of the sales are still going on right now. Particularly at Walmart, they still have their bins of movies out there. And I'm hoping it's going to be out there for a little bit, because they don't take them in right away. They try to get rid of a lot of that stuff. But who knows, maybe it'll be gone. I might try to go back when I get my next pay in a couple weeks and see what's still there. They usually keep it there for most of January. But my wife had given me a gift card to HMV, so the first 4 pickups in this video are from HMV. Originally, I was just going to buy one movie at regular price, but I decided to see how far I can stretch $20. So I went to their $10 bin, and I found, well, it was 3 for 10. 3 Blu-rays for $10. So initially, the movies were $8 a piece, but if you bought 3, you got them for $10. It's almost like paying full price for the one and $1 for the other 2. On the receipt, it broke down to 2 for $3.33 and 1 for $3.34. So the first film I picked up is The Debt, and I think this is a period piece. It's about Nazi hunters. I haven't watched this one yet. I heard good things about it. It stars Helen Mirren, Sam Worthington, and Jessica Chastain. So I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. I know it takes place during 2 time periods. I don't know if it takes place during the 60s and then the present or whatever. But I'm looking forward to watching this one. Okay, next up we have The Cell, and this is an upgrade. I probably wouldn't have picked this up if it wouldn't have been on sale. Like I have this movie on DVD, and I was pretty happy with the DVD, but I figured, well, you know, it's almost free at this point. Might as well upgrade it. And I also like the slipcover on it. I like how the images on the slipcover are different than the images on the regular disc. Well, the cassette case, and it has all the special features. I do know that the Australian version for this movie, though, is an uncut version. It has some extra scenes that were deleted, scenes on here, put back into the movie. Like there's a scene where, I'm not even sure. There's a couple scenes, I think, like corpse nudity, stuff like that. It's been a while since I've watched this one. I really like this one a lot. This is back when Jennifer Lopez didn't bother me too much, but now, this film came out today, I probably wouldn't bother with it. Probably because of the fact that she's in it. Okay, next we have Pandorum, and this is a really cool sci-fi horror movie. It's kind of like The Descent in Outer Space. I won't get too much into the plot, but they're on this space ship called Elysium, and the Earth has been destroyed, and there's all these creatures on the ship, and there's only a couple people left that are awake, and everybody else is still in their sleep pods, and they're trying to fight for the humanity's survival. This film stars Dennis Quaid and Ben Foster, and this also has a cameo by Norman Reedus, who's Daryl from The Walking Dead. He's only in it for 5 minutes, but it's a really cool scene that he's in. I wish he had been in it longer, but what are you going to do? Excuse me. Okay, now next up we have the 2 newer films from this update. The rest of these are older films from a couple years ago. Okay, we have Hercules. This is the Dwayne Johnson version, not the one that came out earlier in the year. I think it was called Legend of Hercules. I almost wasn't going to get this, but I had read a really good review of this movie on Digital Bits, and in the review it was talking about how the marketing for this movie kind of did it like a disservice, because it made it appear as if it wasn't like a different movie. Like in this movie, Hercules isn't as powerful as he normally would be in a Hercules movie. In fact, he's kind of a fraud in this movie. He has this whole team of people that help him look like he's a lot stronger and better than he actually is. And that was kind of cool. I really liked that. I wasn't going to pick this movie up because Brett Ratner directed it, but it didn't really bother me too much. This is probably one of his better movies that he's ever directed. This movie also stars the girl from the Coldplay movies. I think her name's Ingrid, but I can't pronounce her last name. And she was really cool in this movie. She stole a lot of the scenes that she was in. And hopefully at some point they'll actually put her in like a superhero movie or an action movie on her own. because it just could have just been her, and I would have. It could have been Daughter of Hercules, and I would have loved it all the more. But I did like this movie a lot. You know, I know both Aaron Pin and T.J. Pyramid have talked about this film, and right now at Walmart you can get this movie for under $10 at the Canadian WalMarts. I think it's $9.47. A lot of their Paramount stuff, the Blu-rays, are going for that price. So hopefully there's some other stuff there too, which is cool. Alright, but I picked this up at HMV. I used the gift card. If I'd have known it was going for 50 cents less, I paid $10 for this at HMV with the card. So my 4 pickups from HMV came to $20. Alright, now on to my last title for this release video. And this is Oculus. And this is an evil mirror movie. And this is probably one of the better evil mirror movies that I've seen. Although there's only been probably like a half dozen or so. Like I remember the original Boogeyman, and then there was a trilogy of films called Mirror Mirror, I think, and then there was the other Mirror series and Into the Mirror, which spawned those 2 movies. But I think this is probably the best one. This one stars Katie Sackhoff, and I'll see if I can see the name. Karen Gillan, who I think she was Amy Pond in Doctor Who. I think the years with Matt Smith. I really enjoyed this film, although I didn't really like the ending all that much. Like, I won't get into the structure of this movie because I think that's part of the joy of watching this film. Because normally, this would be the kind of film I would have stayed away from had it been released 10 years ago. So I remember there's a whole bunch of movies that had really good trailers and commercial spots, and then you watch them and they were just shitty. Like, there was Boogeyman and The Messengers, and a couple other films too that had really great trailers. Even that Devil Inside had a great radio spot TV trailer, and then you go see the movie, and then it's like where this one actually kind of lives up to the hype a little bit. So I check it out. I was going to buy this on DVD, but the Blu-ray comes with the original short movie that inspired the feature-length film. And it's under the same title, Oculus. It's 32 minutes long. I didn't like it too much, but I do like the fact that it was included. So, alright guys, that's my update. Hopefully I'll have many more. I'm going to try to be more discerning with my purchases this year. I'm going to stop buying movies just to buy movies. I'm going to probably put more thought into it if I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.